y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. What's happening? What's happening and welcome. How's everybody doing? Sound like my throat getting a little sore around here in these streets. What to do? Hi, hello. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is a nightly news show. Appreciate y'all for being around here. Got a few things to go ahead on and jump on into. Stroll that down. Let me see how many we got. I know that we can hit this 100 real quick, because I know that y'all people is ready to go on and get into some news. I got a few things to go over. He said U.S. Navy sideline 17 ships from the lack of manpower. We ain't gonna talk about that right there. That's non-important. Tennessee is up in the house. What it do? He said, hey, Willie from Norfolk, Virginia, what it do? Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Come on in. He said, give a woman what she wants. Exactly. Give her exactly what she asking for. For real though, the 318 Alexandria, Louisiana is in the house. Say salute Detroit. What's good? Say what's good. Willie say I hit that like button and chat. What's happening? The Bronx, New York is in this bitch. Say what poppin' past the leg of these 30 minutes of fire. We showing up finna try to do the best we can with what we got. Say the 313 is up in the building, hitting the thumbs up. My brother, appreciate you being around here, y'all. We also streaming live on Twitch, twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. We have 195 followers. We're trying to get the 200 followers on Twitch. We're trying to get the 200 followers. Can't do it without you good warm-blooded Americans out here in these streets. I need your support. Hell. I need y'all support from out the country too. I need y'all support from around the world, Craig. The whole world need to know about a player. You know what I'm saying? The 361, the 612, Minneapolis, Minnesota is under severe thunderstorm warning. I messed around and I went on out there just to be going outside because, you know, I have to make myself go outside. I got to get that, the vitamin C and or D or something like that. I got to walk outside, let the sun rays hit a little player, but it messed around and the bottom at them fell on that out there. I was trying to go to the gas station to play my luck. Try to get me a scratch off or something, you know what I'm saying? And the bottom fell out. The water was wet. The ground was wet. I didn't even much want to get out the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Because that thing was beating down. So it was raining so hard that I was in the storm for so long. I was at the gas station in the storm, turned around, didn't even get gas, and came back to where I needed to be. Give y'all such a pat on the back, and y'all done made it to 100 by 07 after the hour. I appreciate that right there. The 305 is checking on in, man. Listen, I needed gas and didn't get gas. The water was wet. What I was supposed to do? Get wet? No. I wasn't supposed to do that right there. That little bit of gas can wait. You know what I'm saying? You say first light coming at you from Compton. Pastor said, let's get it, cuz you my brother. Pastor, my brother. That's what's up. Thank y'all for joining the player. Remember, y'all tell somebody about the player. Tell somebody about the player. Go ahead on and get into a little something. Don't be afraid to be around here. The ATL is up in the building. So the 281 Houston, Texas is up in the house. Say, hey, Willie and chat. What it do? Tennessee is in the building. Said the 334 to go. Monkey Town is up in this thing. The 757 is in the building. The 47 is up in the house. You said it's that you were the 77. That means you were the 77 like. That's what's up. The 414 Milwaukee is in the place to be. Say, hey, Uncle Willie, say, what's up? Your ass, wake your ass up. I be trying to, but I be yawning. As soon as I get to work, I don't understand it. It's kind of like a lot of you all be on your jobs and stuff like that. You be feeling great. But when you clock in, it's like the world changed. I do understand. I understand what you're going through. I don't care if nobody else don't understand what you're going through, but I do understand what you're going through. And I'm guessing because like at the time you can't really do, or you're really not doing what you really want to do. That's probably why we get so tired when we clock in. We really not doing what we really want to do out here in these streets. Because like right at this moment, I want to take a nap. I'm sleepy. I've been working, man. I be out here working, although you all don't see me working all day, but I be like working the majority of the day, and I be tired, and I be sleepy. So I guess that's why I be yawning the way that I be yawning. I'm really not doing what I want to do at that time. At the time that I'm doing this show, I be wanting to do something else, because I'm tired. But I'm happy that you all showed up. I'm glad that you all is here. Hopefully I can entertain you all for the little bit of time that you're here for. Anyway, we got a new state law. I think this out of Connecticut, which I just found out today that Connecticut is a Democratic state. Didn't know. I should have known, but didn't know. Go and put this up on the screen. We have a new state law that requires menstruation products, or like they say, menstrual products in all schools. In all schools' bathrooms. That means male and female. That means boys and girl bathroom. This is the new law from a Democratic state. Here we go.
Kids heading back to school this week, and there will be something new for perhaps for some of them in the bathrooms.
Yeah, menstrual products will be in both the girls' and boys' bathrooms. It's part of a new law that passed just this year. Chief Political Reporter Susan Raff is live in New Britain High School, where classes started today.
They just cannot get past the fact that boys is going to be boys and girls going to be girls. They can't do it. Shout out to Shy Kid for the $5 cash app. Say them sleepy eyes. I appreciate that right there. That's what that right there for. He said the transgender bathrooms. They is not even forcing the schools to have transgender bathrooms. They just want menstruation products just in case the boys and or girls need them. They will be in all bathrooms. Yeah.
That's right. It's a new law that's taking effect September 1st. Now, menstrual products are usually available in schools, but you have to go to the nurse's office or the nurse's office to get them. In this case, they would be available in bathrooms. And yes, this is somewhat controversial, but school boards are upset for another reason. New Britain students started classes today, and this year they will see something new in the bathrooms: menstrual products. Starting next week, tampons and pads will be in girls' and boys' bathrooms.
It's not a bad thing at all. That's not my business, it's theirs. Nobody should be able to judge.
A new state.
And when we have the kids growing up like with that understanding that nobody should be able to judge, y'all gonna continue to fail. I promise you people gonna continue to fail out here when we teaching the children to not judge. To judge is just to give your opinion. To give your opinion, to critique what you're being told or what you hear, or have questions about what you're being told and what you hear. Now I wonder if there's gonna pick another student who thinks the opposite of what he just said. Let's see.
It's not a bad thing at all. That's not my business, it's theirs. Nobody should be able to judge.
A new state law requires all school bathrooms to have these products for students in grades 3 through 12, regardless of gender.
We want students to be engaged in school, to be there, ready to learn, not worry about, oh my goodness, am I going to have an accident at school? Am I not going to be able to get the supplies that I need?
So you said that the students don't want to have to worry about having an accident in school. I get it. Did y'all just hear the menstrual products is supposed to be in the restrooms from grades 3 to 12? Can somebody tell me how old you is in the 3rd grade?
Connecticut Diaper Bank is distributing these products. Lawmakers approved almost $2 million in ARPA money, part of the federal stimulus bill, to provide them free to schools. But not all schools, only Title I schools.
Only Title I schools? What is a Title I school? A Title I school, Title I is a federal program that provides funding to schools with a high percentage of economically disadvantaged students to help improve student achievement. I want y'all to understand that word right there. Economically disadvantaged students. Why are students economically disadvantaged? You say, oh, they 8 and 9 years old in 3rd grade. That's what's up.
Those with large numbers of low-income families. Schools that are not Title I have to pay for supplies on their own.
So you mean the parents who either decided to plan to have children or parents who is just doing better than parents in poverty, they got to pay the cost. But the parents in poverty gets the handouts. The parents, children in poverty get the handouts. This is what we're teaching society. Go ahead.
I have a trans friend, and he's always using the personal bathroom, and he wants to be comfortable in like his own, like, you know. So I think it's nice that they're doing that.
There are some, students that are transgender and are not, born men. So it's...
Could you say that again without you being canceled?
And are not, born men.
They're not born men? That's why we have trans brothers and sisters? Go ahead.
So it's right to have female products in the boys' bathroom.
So it's right to have female products in the boys' bathroom. It's right to have. But I thought our trans sisters was women too, so they should only be in the girls' bathrooms. Am I wrong? Our trans sisters are girls too. If that's the case, there should not be any menstrual products in the boys' bathroom. Menstrual products are for females. And y'all say that our trans sisters is females. So it should only be in the girls' bathrooms, right or wrong? I'm just thinking it through. Go ahead.
There are some who may object to tampons and pads in boys' bathrooms, but that's...
Explain to me again why boys need a tampon in the boys' bathroom.
It's not the main reason some school boards aren't happy. The grant money will run out at the end of 2026. And after that, all schools will have to pay for their supplies.
So after all of the grant money runs out, then all schools are going to have to pay for their own supplies. So that means that these parents in poverty is going to have to pay for their child's menstrual products. I'm going to say it like this. If you cannot afford menstrual products as a parent, you is a failure. You've already failed. Like you fail. You got to ask yourself, because typically, watch this. Typically, children don't use tampons. Or using tampons is not a good idea unless your hymen have been broken, if I'm not mistaken, right? Right? But in any case, how many tampons and or pads do you need for your cycle? How many? Well, 3, 5, 8, 10. We've already looked at how much they cost, which is about $6.99 to $14.99. If you ain't got that shit once a month, you need to be beat down. Yeah, I said something need to be done to you as a parent. Or maybe you should not have custody of the children. Go ahead.
They see this as another unfunded mandate.
It's always an issue of making sure that we can best meet the needs of our students, and very often those decisions are best made at the local level.
So it's 4 to 5, let's say, pads a day, or 4 to 5 tampons a day. Don't they come like between 14 and like 20 in the pack? we've looked it up multiple times. Walgreens or something like that right there, and the price is pretty much under $20, and that's a month. And then you have to remember, not only does the girls use the pads, but mamas use pads too, so they will have to have pads. You is a poor excuse of a mother if you cannot have pads or you cannot provide pads for your child. That's just in my opinion. All that coochie y'all be slanging, y'all can't get y'all daughters pads. So sad.
There are 289 Title I schools in Connecticut, and they will be the ones who will get these free products.
There's 281 Title I schools. Title I schools is economically disadvantaged. Whose fault is that? But they still get to stay with their mama now.
But school boards say that while this is a good intention law, they do have concerns, especially with budgets being tight, and soon they'll have to find the money to pay for all of this.
I want y'all to understand this right here. So if the money is tight and by 2026 they is going to run out of funds, the reason that they're going to run out of funds by 2026 because they're also putting them in the boys' bathrooms. Hopefully the ones that's in the boys' bathrooms can be shifted to the girls' bathrooms when they notice that the boys' bathrooms has not been restocked like that. And then you have to wonder, okay, so how many trans brothers and sisters do we have in schools nowadays? Is it even enough? Is it even enough for this to be supported? I'm just asking questions. Just asking questions. All you got in school, this shit $2 million something. So the government that came up with millions of dollars to give y'all children pads, and you're a parent. That's what's up. Moving right along. I ain't gonna. Damn it! It was something else about this doggone story too that kind of. Notice something. They did not interview, or they did not release the interview of any student that was against it. And that's what I don't be liking about the media. They won't play you both sides. They play you what they want you to, and this is what is called indoctrination. They want you to feel like and believe that everybody is for something, because when they don't give you the opposite side, they is trying to, damn it, that word that I just said, they're trying to indoctrinate you. I'm just trying to tell you something. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much on you. Because you want me or us to believe that ain't nobody against this. Ain't no teacher, administration, no student against that. That's deep. You say trans men don't have menstrual cycles. You better not say that out loud. You better not say that out loud now. You might get canceled. Be careful. Be careful. Let's go to the ATL, shouty. Let's go on to Atlanta. One of these. Again. Wait, but hold on. That dog it. I don't want to say because. Oh, all right. We finna go to a Democratic city. A Democratic city out here in these streets. Hold up. Let me see. Because we're going to Griffin, Georgia. Mayor of Griffin. I think this Griffin, Georgia. Douglas somebody. Is this person a Democrat or not? I don't know because it's not showing me. Let's see what Mayor Griffin, Georgia, yada yada yada. I can't find it real quick. It's supposed to be found quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm the organizations, yada yada yada. He's mayor. I can't find it. But anyway, let's go on out here. We have the tenants. Oh, I am looking up Griffin, Georgia, which is just wrong because it just say the Griffin Apartments. I'm thinking that we're going to Griffin, but we in Atlanta. I'm going to Atlanta. Well, the tenants, and like I be talking about this a lot of times for some reason, we be grown and we just can't, damn it, we just can't get right. It's 2024 and we still just can't get right. We cannot solve our own problems. When a lot of times the answers be, the solutions be in the problem or something like that right there. I don't know. But let's go ahead and talk about this right here. Tenants at the Griffin apartment complex have been forced out of their homes after inspection. Forced out after inspection.
Dozens of Spalding County families have now been forced out of their apartments because of poor housing conditions. The city of Griffin inspected all units at the Ava Park Apartments on Thursday and then revoked the certificates of occupancy for every building on that property.
So tenants are now wondering what is going to be next for them. 11 Alive Teresa Bowles was there as residents reluctantly moved into hotels.
Ava Park tenants
didn't give us time to do anything.
Forced out of their homes abruptly Thursday, they say, with no long-term plan of what's next for them.
Look at the families. They don't have nowhere to go.
Enough pressure to move tenant Clifford Hamilton to tears. He figured this day was coming as he's been trying to expose conditions here for some time with a petition.
I started talking to my neighbors. They had even worse problems than I had. I broke down because we shouldn't have to live in.
The city of Griffin agreed when a spokesperson says Griffin Housing Authority got a hold of Hamilton's over 30 signatures. It brought to light the deplorable conditions tenants feel were being swept under the rug. City staff showed up last Thursday to inspect all 80 units.
They brought a crime scene van out here, pulled stuff out of the office. That's when I know it's real serious.
But it's the seriousness afterward that left residents feeling hopeless. The city revoked occupancy for all buildings, effectively closing Ava Park.
So you mean to tell me that these people knew that this day was coming? Listen, if you can hear the sound of my voice right now, if any of you good people is going to be whistleblowers, whether it's on your job or where you stay, apartment complexes or wherever, you need to be doing this one thing, like getting out, moving, all that fly stuff. Because once you go to the news, these people is gonna get rid of you. I just want y'all to understand. Once you hit the news, once this shit go public, you out of here, man. I'm trying to help.
Many of these units completely boarded up with the utilities cut off, forcing residents to move out with no air.
Y'all just not coming July 25th and telling us, oh, this is not livable, but we've been making complaints to y'all for years.
And that's the part that be having me placing judgment. Like the young boy said, should nobody not be able to place judgment on nobody? I'm here to place judgment on you.
With no air.
Y'all just not coming July 25th and telling us, oh, this is not livable, but we've been making complaints to y'all for years. So they basically just hide in their hand.
Sir Nadia Richmond
I've been making complaints for years.
Says she had to uproot her children and move to the temporary housing being provided to her.
And temporary housing is not being provided. The state is already providing some shit. So now temporary housing has to be provided also. All this be through from taxpayer dollars.
Even about being comfortable. It was just about us having a roof over our head for now, but it's definitely not a long-term thing we can do.
A city representative says HUD will be responsible for permanent housing, but no word on a plan. And property owners, millennia, have yet to respond to 11 Alive. In the meantime, Richmond, fed up with the uncertainty, wants to uncover it all in court.
Yeah, we be judging around here. Ain't no way in the hell that you're going to tell me that you all have been going through a situation for years. It's kind of like when you people be saying that my child has been bullied for months. Wait, what? At the same school? I don't understand that. I really don't understand that.
Come together and do a class action lawsuit against Millennial. We're not letting up.
So on July 12th, the city sent a letter to Millennial Housing Management telling them to clean up the property, which the city considers a public nuisance. The city gave them until July 31st to respond with their plans to make those repairs. The property owners must now submit their plans to fix any code violation.
He said Section 8 is temporary. He said, I can't even get it. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, and that's probably why I be hating. That's probably why it could sound like I be hating on people who was getting public assistance or the government assistance or the people's assistance. They get their food for free. They get to live for free while people gotta work. Got to be more careful. So the sad part is, player, you knew this was coming. You knew it. But what did you keep doing? Also, you kept paying your bills, right? You kept giving. I do understand in some states and certain situations, even if the landlords don't fix anything, you are still obligated to pay the rent. But in my mind, I literally would not care about that right there, because I'm going to save up these months until my shit get fixed. But if it doesn't get fixed, I am really just saving up to move anyway. I'm finna try to move before you put a broken of a lease type thing on my credit report. I'm out of here. Oh, hell no. I'm not finna keep paying nobody and you're not fixing shit. Yes, and now a lot of people have talked about implementing that in a lot of states of the rent need to be in escrow, because a lot of these landlords, they is not doing a doggone job. And it just don't make no sense. But for all you people who was around there, who was devastated, who was heartbroken, who was going through what you're going through, and y'all knew that y'all been having issues for years and y'all was still around there, that's y'all fault. That's literally y'all fault. I am so sorry, so sorry. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. I have no empathy, no sympathy, no nothing. You just gonna lay around there, huh? You just gonna wait until they put the boards up on the damn walk. I can't take y'all seriously. But y'all supposed to be adults out here. Y'all supposed to be grown ass people, huh? I feel you. Moving right along. So what do we have here? If y'all just not coming on in, man, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. We're trying to get up to 200. We're trying to get to 200 followers. We just need 5 more followers. 5 more followers. That's all that we need. Let me refresh this right here. We on a slow moving Monday out here. We're just getting over 200 with a thumbs up. This shit, wow. I am looking at my TikTok, and this thing say, just got my new ussy. Here I am holding my balls with my husband and my nicely wrapped up and protected ussy. I got to share this on my Twitter. Wait a minute, I got to share this thing right now. If y'all is not following my Twitter, it's really something wrong with you good people. I promise you that right there. I am sharing it now. Sharing it right now. Lee Win, well, I don't know how to pronounce buddy name, but he just got his new ussy. He just got his new vagina. And they taped his vagina up. He wrapped his vagina up. I don't know why they would even wrap it up like that right there, but they wrapped it up, and he's holding his testicles in his hand. I don't. We some real strange people in 2024, but live your life though. Live your life though. All right, y'all. Let's go to where damn it, we had them reported on this story. Here about the young girl who was beaten to death by her stepmother with a rolling pin. She was beaten to death by her stepmother with a rolling pin. And the husband is in court. And now there's updating us on some things that were said by the husband. So here we go. The husband go to court. Let's see what's been said. Watch this.
Hello, and thanks so much for joining us for Fox 5 News at 4. I'm Christine Spiro. The Gwinnett County father accused of child cruelty in the death of his 8-year-old daughter is taking the stand for a second time in Gwinnett County this afternoon. Fox 5's Kim Leffler has been in that Gwinnett County courtroom all day and has the latest now. Kim, what happened? Yeah, Clyde Barrows took the stand about an hour and a half ago or so. So far in his testimony, he has repeatedly said that he never saw his wife beat his 8-year-old daughter, Syra, in his presence. Now, his wife is accused of her murder. This is actually the second time Barrows has taken the stand. He took the stand for the first time in his first trial. Right around 2 weeks ago, a judge declared a mistrial in that trial when the jury was deadlocked 11-1.
Had a mistrial.
The state rested their case Monday against Clyde Barrows, accused of not doing enough to prevent the death of his daughter Syra in January of this year.
He was accused of not doing enough, but he wasn't. Oh, go ahead.
Barrows' wife and Syra's stepmother, Natiela, is accused of beating her to death with a rolling pin. Monday, the state called the detective who responded to the scene to the stand and watched video of her interview with Barrows.
He was concerned about his wife committing suicide, and that was one of the reasons why he didn't call 911. He also said that he didn't call 911 because he was concerned about his wife doing something worse. That caught my attention because your wife committing suicide to me is, and you're saying it's worse than your child being dead. He was asking to see his wife, and I did not understand why he wanted to see her.
You wouldn't understand why a husband would want to see their wife after that person is accused of killing a child? No. Okay.
I've never heard a parent, or even can imagine a parent, wanting to see someone that just murdered your child.
So you've never heard of that. But we have heard of, because I did a story last week about the mother who did not think that her husband having or sexually abusing her child was evil. She didn't think that was evil. She thought the killing was kind of evil, but the sex with the child wasn't that evil. But you have no idea. You just can't understand why that person will want to talk to the person who they have gotten in holy matrimony with. You just, I get it, baby. Go ahead.
The defense asked the judge for a directed verdict, saying Barrows did not have any way of knowing this would happen.
Thank you. Oh, I didn't even let you know why.
Which the judge denied.
The only thing that my client knew about was an incident from October where the wife called and said, I hit her in the backside and she fell. And he said, okay, no more corporal punishment.
That's the only thing that he knew about when he got a call from his wife saying, I hit her in the backside and she fell. Listen, no more corporal punishment. Don't beat her like that right there no more. That's the only thing that he knew. Right? Because they're trying to point out that he could have prevented his daughter's death. So one little ass whooping, they is saying, well, you could have prevented her death. Really? That makes sense to people? Sometimes it's just best to let people talk. See, and this is why I do believe in society that they want to raise the youngins up to not judge. Because for what we just heard, you wouldn't want the younger people to have questions. They said that he could have prevented his wife from killing his daughter, but he had no signs that she was a killer. Right? According to one butt whooping that he probably thought, hey, you going too far. Or you done went too far. So don't beat her with a frying pan like that because she could fall and hurt herself. Don't do that. Yeah, no.
The Gwinnett County father accused of child cruelty in the death of his 8-year-old daughter took the stand for a second time in a Gwinnett County courtroom this afternoon.
Child cruelty. Remember that.
Fox 5's Kim Loeffler has been in court all throughout the day. Kim, what's the latest?
Well, Clyde Barrows took the stand for right around an hour and a half this afternoon. Now, this is a retrial of his case. He also testified in his first trial about 2 weeks ago. That's when a judge declared a mistrial when the jury was not able to reach a unanimous verdict.
She would never strike Cider, not in my presence.
How many times did you practice saying not in my presence before you came in here today?
Whoa. He say, how many times did you practice saying not in my presence before you came here today? Is that what the lawyer asked him?
She would never strike silent, not in my presence.
How many times did you practice saying not in my presence before you came in here today?
Because
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's wow. But I'm glad that he answered it that way, because you have to, in court, you need to be real specific about what you're saying. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He said, never seen a good mama get these charges. That's a good one right there, right? Right? The thing that they're trying to charge a father with, which is, I just got to let them get to it. Go ahead.
I'm just telling you the truth, sir.
Heated moments Monday as the state cross-examined Clydare Barrows, who took the stand in his own defense. Barrows is accused of child cruelty in the death of his 8-year-old daughter, Syra. His wife, Syra's stepmother, Natiela Barrows, is accused of beating her to death with a rolling pin.
It was a shock to me because I could never think a person would grab something that big to strike a child with.
Barrows says he worked as a truck driver and was not home for a majority of the week.
Wow. He wasn't home for the majority of the week. So he wasn't there when this happened?
He also defended his decision to homeschool Syra when his wife told him she was getting in trouble at school.
Do y'all understand that they're trying to charge him? He's a truck driver. He wasn't there. There was nothing prior to the child's death that would have been concerning. No wonder it was a mistrial the first time.
In my mind, putting her at home with none of this was a solution because I've never witnessed such at home.
Before Barrows took the stand, prosecutors brought up the main detective on his case, who interviewed Barrows right after Syra was found. Barrows told her he wasn't home when Syra was killed and that Natiela threatened to commit suicide, which is why he stayed on the phone with her rather than call 911.
He also said that he didn't call 911 because he was concerned about his wife doing something worse.
Now, that part there, the only thing that I'm guessing about the do worse is to kill herself. But she don't see that as something worse than killing the daughter. And a lot of people wouldn't, because that's your daughter and that's your wife. One should be more important than the other. It's crazy. Say that piece again, baby.
About his wife doing something worse. That caught my attention because your wife committing suicide to me is, and you're saying it's worse than your child being dead.
Now the judge sent the jury home for the night. Closing arguments are expected to begin first thing tomorrow morning.
Which one? Watch this. Because now I'm thinking. She is saying that she don't understand that the killing of your daughter, the suicide of your wife is worse than the killing of your daughter. Let me ask y'all this right here. Let's say that you was in a relationship. You was in a relationship and then y'all have a child. Let's say that like right before the mother gives birth to the child, there is complications. Should you save the child's life or should you save your wife's life? Do y'all know that a lot of people will say save the child, but then we have a lot of people who will say, "But you better save my life, because my life is more important than this child who have not even made it to earth." Which one of them is wrong? Which one of them is wrong? Could you not love your significant other more than you love your child? Because that's what her and other people are saying. Say save yourself. Say save the mother. Say what the hell? You say whoever the strongest. You say I thought the marriage vows say forsake all others. Oh, there it is. That means no one comes before and or is more important than you and your significant other. Hold on. You say the child. You say F them kids. Bam, bam, bam. So if you think that it's something, if you think that your wife harming herself is worse than your child dying, how can we just look at that as a bad thing? You have spent more time with your significant other than you have with the child. But people like her will say, no, the child's life is more important than everyone. I don't even much know how we came up with that dumb shit right there. Nobody's life is more important than mine. I have no idea how we came up with your child's life is more important than yours. That makes no sense to me. You say, save the child's life. That's what's up. But listen, if you save the woman's life, you can make more children. If you save the child's life, you got to pay that bill yourself. You say the insurance money is most important. I like that right there. You say once you conceive, no more importance. And which I think that's a problem too. I've been hearing that all of my life, that once you have a child that your life is over. I honestly don't believe in that right there. There's a lot of people who do. I don't believe in that right there, because of that. If then ladies, I would just believe that you all should not have no children. Society have been telling y'all, once you have a child and your life is over. Fuck you mean that my life over? Then I shouldn't be producing like that right there would be my mind state. If someone else's life is more important, and I gotta produce this child, I gotta bring the child to the planet, yeah, I'm not finna have that damn baby. Yeah. Shout out to all the ladies who don't want no children. Neither of them are important, and iRobot the robot saved the one who had the most chance of surviving. That's what's up. Shout out to Will Smith out here in these streets. Here we go.
Getting worse. That caught my attention because your wife committing suicide to me is, and you're saying it's worse than your child being dead.
And why can't someone feel that way? Now she's looking at that as something crazy. Because somebody who don't think or feel how she feel, that person is crazy, and that what will raise someone's like her suspicion or her eyebrow, because they don't think like her.
Now the judge sent the jury home for the night. Closing arguments are expected to begin first thing tomorrow morning.
What's up? That's what's up. The man wasn't even home. The man wasn't even home, and they trying to make the man look bad. They were trying to charge him with child neglect. He wasn't home. So y'all cannot just put full responsibility on the stepmother. She's the one who committed the action. There's no priors. There's no priors. There's no police calls. There's no welfare checks. There's no abuse claims. Nothing. He's charged with neglect. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Do y'all understand now? No matter what a woman does, a man will be blamed for it. A man will be blamed for what a woman does. And that's why I say women need to be led. Hell, we might as well have control over women, because when women do dumb shit, we held accountable for it. You know, like our children. When our children do dumb shit, a man will be held accountable. A man will be held accountable for the actions of his child. And we keep seeing that it's the majority of the time, men is being held accountable for the actions of a woman. So we should have control over women, since it's like that. Just because it's like that, I do believe that men need to have control over women. If it wasn't like that, then I'd be like, oh, all right. Shouldn't nobody have control over nobody? But if you're going to hold me accountable, bitch, then I need to have control over you. I've never seen a good mother that lost her child at the hands of a boyfriend be charged with jack shit. I'm trying to tell you, dog. Like, wow. What was that story that we did earlier today about the mother? Yeah. Yeah, it took 10 years for them to charge a mother of killing her 4-year-old because they had the custody battle. The mother did not have full custody. The father had, but DCF was in the process of giving the mother back the child. She didn't know. She had unsupervised visits, and she killed the baby. We just not prosecuting her ass 10 years later. You see what I'm saying? We don't hold these bitches accountable. And y'all want to be treated equal. Or y'all want to say that we are equal. Oh, hell no, we not. Nope. Nope. Nope with a P at the end. Nope. Moving right along. I ain't going to eat much hold you. Let's go to Houston then. Let's go to Houston. We just fooling around tonight. We is not going around the humble. We're not going around the humble. And we're not going around the kick. Not tonight. Not tonight. I just ain't have it for you. I just ain't have it for you. I couldn't put nothing together for you fast enough. You know, I just couldn't put, because I rushed back around here to try to even do this show. You say, didn't Dr. Huxtable say I brought you in? I take you out. For real, for real. Listen, if y'all just not coming on in, we're also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking. Oh, I forgot to do this right here, y'all. Please go around to Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com. I got to get some advertisement. That's the... yeah, that's your boy's candle company right now. Bam! Look at it. It looks so beautiful. Smells great. Smells great. Do not eat it, but it make you want to bite. I'm just saying something. We have multiple fragrances. I was saying that we had 8 fragrances, but I got to boost that thing up to 10 fragrances now, and I think that we're gonna stop at the 10 fragrances now. We is just selling until everything just run out, and then we'll see what we are going to keep. But we have a few. I think we have that 1 or 2 new holiday fragrances that I can't see it, but we got that pumpkin spice up. We got that pumpkin spice up, and shout out to everybody who put their orders in today for their pumpkin spice. I appreciate that right there. I do need the support around here in the doggone street. Thank you. If you want your area to smell good, go around there to PleasantCandles.com. Appreciate y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this right here. We have a defense attorney. Y'all be going to school all the goddamn time to throw it away. I just can't deal with you good people. We have a Houston defense attorney accused of smuggling drugs to the client during the court hearing. Here we go.
We begin tonight with the Houston defense attorney behind bars facing criminal charges himself.
He is accused of smuggling synthetic drugs to a client during a court hearing. Jason Miles is live outside the jail with new details for us this evening. Jason.
Whole career gone and got a felony.
Hey there, guys. Defense attorney Jason Johnson is being held here tonight, but we're told he was actually taken into custody earlier today inside the criminal courthouse.
A Houston defense attorney who usually represents the rights of defendants is now in jail as a defendant himself. 42-year-old Jason Johnson was arrested today inside the nearby criminal courthouse on felony charges. He's accused of smuggling synthetic marijuana to a client during a court hearing earlier this month with the help of at least one accomplice. Charges against Johnson, who's active on Instagram posting about his work, include possession of a controlled substance in a corrections facility and engaging in organized criminal activity. The arrest comes a year after Sheriff Ed Gonzalez established the Criminal Investigations and Security Division to curb contraband from entering the jail. It includes using drug-sniffing dogs, heightened screenings, and other measures. Last November, a 77-year-old attorney was charged with smuggling drugs to inmates just weeks before this.
You too old to be smuggling that dope in at 77. You thought that we weren't going to catch you? You thought that we ain't keep our eye on 77-year-olds? Y'all play too much. You 76. Your retirement gone, pimp.
November, a 77-year-old attorney was charged with smuggling drugs to inmates just weeks before this detention officer was accused of doing the same thing. We spoke to prosecutors at the time.
Is this telling us that we just not being paid enough? We often know that crime pays more than having a job. I do understand what people have been saying, crime don't pay. But in the words of the Poison Clan and JT Money, he said, And can't now N-word tell me that crime don't pay. Bought me an auto with get down 30s and cuts, crushed seats and women on my nuts. That's what he said, because people have always said that crime don't pay. Crime actually does pay. I kind of understand where they come. I understand why they say it, because a lot of times it leads to you being in prison or you dying. I do get that right there, but we're all going to die, but we're just not all going to go to prison. You know what I'm saying? So crime pays. Crime pays. Get that out your psyche. Crime do pay, because if it didn't, millions of people wouldn't be doing it. Your politicians wouldn't be out here popping. Your politicians wouldn't be politicians if crime didn't pay. Huh? Shout out to Miss Buck Good for the $1 cash out. You say, Pastor, what's wrong with us? Career down the drain. I think that we just be in so much debt. And let me explain something to you. If you have never felt this thing called quick money, you kind of won't understand why people do crime. The only way to get quick money, which is crazy, the only way to get quick money is to do crime. That fast money life? Well, nope. Let me take it back, because you could be a sex worker, a stripper, and that's considered quick money. Drug dealing is quick money, and there's nothing legal for men. Because I'm sitting there thinking about it now. There's nothing legal for men to do to get quick money. Quick money. If you've never felt what it is to get quick money, I guess you kind of really never understand why. But I still, because I've always got the quick money. This is not about me. I felt what it is to get quick money, so I kind of understand. But at a certain point, I'd be like, come on, dog. Like, we get to a certain age, and now you trying to dib and dabble, unless you like in debt. And I can really understand if you just in debt and you trying to get yourself out the hole. I do get it. You say gambling will get you quick legal money. Yes, that is one of the only other ways to get some quick legal money. You say, Willie, I am making $100 a day for 5 hours of work doing Instacart. That's what's up.
Someone that we're supposed to put our faith and trust in, that they would provide safety to the inmates at the Harris County Jail, and some of them are dying from drug overdoses.
Right by that right there. Men can be strippers too. You're absolutely correct. I forgot about that. That is a whole industry too. My bad.
And this particular defendant is one of the suppliers.
According to court documents, Johnson and his client are also accused of using coded language in monitored telephone calls to coordinate their alleged plot. We went by his office in the Asiatown area today, but were told no comment when I asked about his arrest.
And Johnson's first appearance in criminal court as a defendant is set for tomorrow. That's when we also expect to hear more about this case from the district attorney's office. Reporting live downtown tonight, Jason Miles, KHOU 11 News.
All them years in school, you say, Willie, slow paper is better than no paper. Fast money don't last too long. You got to pace it. You right about that right there too. I just wish that when people... which there was a small percentage of people, even that I knew, people I knew personally, small percentage, it was probably like 0.5% to 1% of the people that I knew who was getting fast money really did something positive, really didn't show off, really put that money to good use. And they prospered, and they're still prospering today by doing legal stuff. But they were really, really smart, and they paced themselves. They had no need to show out, getting major paper. You would have never known, because they did not boast it. They did not brag about it. They spun slow. You know, that's what's up. But the majority of us, by 99.9% of us, is with that little fast money shit. We blowing that money. We blowing it. We not trying to do nothing positive. We just really trying to stun on each other. And that's where a lot of us fail. We just fail. You say plenty clients inside can keep can keep the goons off his butt. He say law library not needed. Bam. It's just a damn shame, man, that we just, but it's life though. Let people live how they want to live. Let people make the decision that they want to make. Just when we make these decisions, we got to stop crying about the decisions that is being made. We got to like literally stop with the little boo-hoo. This should not happen to me. I need another chance. No, you don't. You knew the consequences and repercussions before you had done did it. Yes, yes, yes. Hold on. Let me grab this right here. Whoo, we had 262. Is that all I'm seeing? We had 265 thumbs up. Can we get over 300? We need to be over 300 real quick. We is coming up on the hour. We is not going to humble. We're not doing that right there. And shout out to everybody who is also following a player on the Willie Williams Show 3 channel. I really do appreciate y'all. And the number 4 channel. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all for all y'all support. This story right here. I'm finna do this story right here. If you was watching this on the replay and you don't see this story that I'm about to do, that means that I'm gonna have to cut this story out once the thing is over, because they want to copyright it, because I'm gonna do it from a channel. I'm going into Memphis right now. I'm going into Memphis. If you don't see this Memphis video, that means I had to remove the Memphis video. But you can watch this video from Memphis. I'm talking about the Memphis superintendent. I'm talking about the Memphis superintendent in schools. Let me go ahead on and grab this right here real quick. So if you don't see this video, go to the WillieWilliamsShow.com and you'll be able to watch this video. The MSCS superintendent goes door to door enrolling students in school. This is in Memphis. I know what you're thinking. What do you mean enrolling students in school? Hasn't school already started? The answer to that question would be yes. Here we go.
Parents are reacting to Memphis Shelby County Schools' new approach to ensuring every student is in class when they're supposed to be. WRG's Jessica Knox shows us how the superintendent is trying to curtail truancy.
Several parents got up and made sure their children were in school Monday morning. But Superintendent Dr. Marie Fagan says out of the 110,000 plus students in Memphis Shelby County school system, too many are missing school, and she wants to know why.
Come on, open the door for me. The superintendent. I just want to make sure you're okay.
School started 4 weeks ago, and like last year, plenty of kids are truant. In May, MSCS's truancy rate was 40%.
Truancy is at 40%. That's 40% out of 100. I mean, 40% of the students is not going to school. They are skipping school. They miss school. Children is best left with their mama them. Promise you. Go ahead.
A lot of them are not in school. You can ride around here and see half of them out of school, and it shouldn't be that way.
And this is a parent who knows that these children is not in school. Half of them is out of school. You say blame TikTok.
MSCS Superintendent Dr. Fagans started a program called Hey Neighbor.
We're still looking for our friends who have not shown up, providing the supports that are necessary, getting them enrolled on the spot, and providing any resources.
Getting them enrolled in school on the spot. Who the hell do the children live with? Don't they stay with their mama them? The best person for them?
That they may share that are necessary to start day one for them.
According to this video posted on the school's Facebook page, Dr. Fagans has been going door to door asking parents why their child is not in school.
Do y'all understand that she is at a door with a Ring doorbell camera? She is at a home. She's at a home. She's at someone's home with that nice plexiglass door. The door that you can lock and have your hardened door in the back open for like the summertime and or like the winter time.
Door to door asking parents why their child is not in school.
We're from Memphis Shelby County Schools. We're trying to check to see if Miss is enrolled at Kirby High School.
Parents in the community say it's the best thing for MSCS.
Everybody's not going to be on board with it, but I mean, truancy is a problem. This first one I ever done seen that reaching out, trying to see why kids are not in school, and it's a big thing. It's better than what she's trying to do something.
Yeah, that is a storm door. Yes, it is.
Some leaders support what Dr. Marie Fagans is doing because they believe it can help with the city's crime problem.
Was that a Ford 500? Is that a Ford 500 in the driveway to where the child or children is not in school? This is a nice home too. This is a nice home in Memphis. The children is not in school.
They believe it can help with the city's crime problem.
If young people are not in school, then they're likely out in the community doing things we wouldn't want them to do.
Dr. Fagans says this is what it takes to have a successful year.
Now listen, this is one of the things that I agreed with KK. This is one of the things that I agreed that Kamala Harris had done did out there in California with the truancy laws. She was locking y'all good mamas up. Oh, did y'all know now that there's a person saying that she did not lock mothers up? It's like, wow. I remember that she locked mothers up, and I agreed with it. And now they're saying that she didn't. But that's what's up. I ain't tripping.
Reporting for your news leader, I'm Jessica Knotts, WREG News, Channel 3.
According to Dr. Fagan, 1,600 more students have returned to school as of Friday compared to this same time last year. We did reach out to MSCS to discuss the truancy issue further. We're working on getting a response.
1,600 more students made it to school. 1,600 more, and they've been in school for a month. And these parents get to keep their children. CPS is not running around there checking, doing any welfare checks. So shout out to the superintendent. She had to come up. They had to. I want y'all to understand this right here. They had to come up with a plan to help these, I'm gonna say, black children. To help these black children make it to school or go to school or even be enrolled. They is enrolling on the spot. That means these good parents had all goddamn summer to enroll their children in school and didn't. But they would not lose custody. No. Oh, no. A lot of them, they probably getting child support from the daddy. Yeah. Children best left home with their damn mama. I just don't understand it. You say if parents' work is not their fault, kids skip if they are older. To a certain extent. But listen, we have to look at it like this. If you is in charge, everything that happens under your watch, is your fault. It's kind of like a CEO of a corporation. Whatever happens at that store, it still will fall under the CEO, the owner. You may not even be there, but because your business is under your umbrella, whatever happens, you is held accountable for it. Notice something. When things happen at the school, people sue the school board. When the school board didn't do anything to their child, it was that school. But the schools fall under the school board. So who do we sue? The school board. So whatever happens with your child, the parent need to be held accountable because the parent is in control of the child. I'm just saying. Maybe if we paid more attention to our kids, and we have to think about this right here. If school's been in for a month and your child has been truant, you should know if your child has been truant and your child has missed a month of school. That's a failure in parenting. It just really is. Yes, right. You say it is the parents' fault. Control what goes on with your children. If I think our biggest problem, we don't question our children. We don't know our children teacher's name, nothing. We not looking at that paper that they get with their little classes and shit to get to know who the teachers is. We may ask them, well, do you have homework? Did y'all get anything in class? And when the child keep telling you every day, nah, we ain't getting no homework, we is not reaching out to the schools or nothing. We is just thinking, oh, because it is the beginning of the year that not a lot of work is being done, not a lot of homework would be given because they just started school. And we would be completely wrong.
WREG News, Channel 3.
According to Dr. Fagan, 1,600 more students have returned to school as of Friday compared to this same time last year. We did reach out to MS.
Had the same problem last year. Probably had the same problem the year before, but they had to come up with a hey neighbors. Hey neighbors to get y'all little ass churn, your little ugly ass churn in school. And then I can almost guarantee that this school is a Title I school. This is probably a Title I school. And for those of you who don't remember, a Title I school is an economically disadvantaged school. Well, it has economically disadvantaged students. Yeah. Moving right along. I ain't going to even much hold you. We failing out here. Yeah, so right at this moment, if you did not see the video that was just done about the superintendent out of Memphis, please go to the WillieWilliamsShow.com and you can watch that video there. Bam! Move right along. I had to go on and grab that video. And I'm going to put it up somewhere else because I am going to have to remove it. So, and I hope that they don't hit me with that copyright thing before I can get off the damn show. But sometimes they will. I just could not let the story pass. Bam, let's go down here to Mexico. How many of y'all like rides? I think I saw this probably like 2 days ago, but shout out to the person who had done sent it to me. We doing too much. There's too much happening out here in these streets. How many of y'all like to be on rides? Well, hell, we going out here to Mexico at Six Flags where people were stuck on the ride for nearly 250 feet up in the air. They stuck. Jesus. What do? And this is during a storm. Ask yourself this. Why is y'all out there at Six Flags in a storm? Y'all not know they was gonna rain, and people is down here on like a roller coaster thing and everything. Y'all brave. Y'all some really brave people. And they just stuck. What if you got a PP? Honey, you got a PP, mama? This will be my last fair. I ain't ever, or if I do go to a fair, I'm not getting on a ride that I can't just climb off. Because right here, you like literally can't climb off. I don't think, and they don't get parachutes or none of that right there. They don't get parachutes or bungee cord or nothing like that. Damn it, you're stuck. You're stuck. What you gonna do? What is you gonna do? You can act hard, you can act all tough, but I guarantee you, everybody is afraid. And there's nothing wrong for you to be afraid when you up 250 feet stuck and have no idea when you're going to get down. Y'all be careful out here and choose your rides safely or betterly. Damn it, don't be out there when it's storming. I don't even understand how y'all got on up there in the storm around there. I don't, probably don't understand it. Shout out to I Make 60 Look Good, Shirley, for the $20 cash app. Say just a little support. Thank you, Phyllis. Say love y'all back. I'm glad that you're doing well. Sounding like you're doing well out here in the doggone street. And shout out to Jermaine too. I hope that he's doing great. Damn it. Whew. It is a slow moving Monday. We're gonna try to make it through. We're gonna try. Damn it, I just saw something else right here. I saw somebody. Oh, that was something else. That's not important. Moving right along. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even much like that new state law. That's just stupid. But let people be stupid, I guess. What is this? We have a mother. Hold on. Let's see what happened down here in Dade County, Northwest Miami-Dade. That's Florida. What happened? What the hell? Hold on. Something went wrong. I'm going to put up on the screen for you real quick. Bam. Here we go, y'all. They say a man shoots and killed his ex-partner. Well, that's why I saved it, obviously. A man shoots and killed his ex-partner. And when we use the term partner, that means the same sex, if I'm not mistaken. They say, Willie, when I was in the 9th grade, we took a school trip to Six Flags, and when we got there, it was raining. We had to get off the bus and ride the rides in pouring rain. We say we booked months in advance. It be like that right there sometimes. It really, really do, though. Shout out to Sam for the $5 cash out. You say, thanks for the Willie Williams show. You welcome. I appreciate you being around here. For real, for real. We have a man that shoots his ex-partner in a murder-suicide while the kids is at the house. I didn't watch this video yet.
Police have identified the man and woman who died in a murder-suicide yesterday. Police have identified the man and woman who died in a murder-suicide yesterday. They say children were at the home at the time of the shooting. Laura Rodriguez is live in Northwest Miami-Dade with the latest details. Laura.
Well, family and friends have been in and out of the home throughout the day. No one wants to comment at this time. As you can imagine, this is a tragedy all around, and I'm told some of the children are at the home as well right now. Now, new this afternoon, police are telling me that there are no prior domestic violence-related calls to this address. Miami-Dade police say Marcos Gonzalez shot and killed the mother of his children, Raisa Cajuso, and then turned the gun on himself.
It's one of the worst scenes as a police officer you can go to.
According to detectives, 3 children were inside the home Saturday morning and witnessed the tragedy.
Miami-Dade County, so far we got 145 on scene.
Miami-Dade police say the parents got into an argument at this home on West Randall Park Drive. The man pulled out a gun and shot the 39-year-old woman before shooting himself.
So our prayers are with this family and these children.
Police say the parents separated months ago and the father did not live at the home. Miami-Dade police urge the community to seek help and prevent the situation from escalating to this point.
Also, they had them separated and divided. Ooh.
Anyone who was in any sort of domestic relationship that has turned or they think may turn violent, to seek resources.
There's no resources when somebody did not want to break up and somebody feels like they was used and abused in a relationship. Pretty much the only safety measure is for you to relocate. That's the best safety measure, because like I be trying to help y'all out, I be trying to tell you good people, just because you done broke up with somebody, that don't mean that the other person done broke up.
And police are telling me the children are currently in the custody of a family member who also lived with them inside that home.
Yeah, right. You can't even have a good argument no more. Sure enough, can't. Especially when y'all done separated and divided.
Reporting live in Northwest Miami-Dade, I'm Laura Rodriguez, NBC 6 News.
Laura, thank you. And if you or someone you know is experiencing...
Y'all need some help. It's 1-800-799-7233. That number again is 1-800-799-7233. That's for the domestic love hotline. Bam. Moving right along. Ain't gonna eat much. Hold ya. All right, I got one that I wasn't even much gonna do. I was like, oh hell, I gotta move y'all, cause y'all stupid. It's just me and stupid people. I just don't be understanding. Oh, we got a beautiful baby out here. I did not know, but I do know that I did a story on these items. But you babies is out here still not playing. Y'all, this street gotta eat, boy. Whatever you're thinking. Let me go and put this here up real quick. We have a woman who was accused of stealing 21 Stanley Cups, and that baby got expensive tote bags to do it with. Y'all look at this beautiful baby.
3 women went into the Dick's Sporting Goods on South Cleveland Avenue in Fort Myers looking to steal Stanley Cups just like this one, and made off with 21 of them. There's a big market for...
How do y'all find 21 people who like to sport these Stanley Cups?
And made off with 21 of them. There's a big market for these Stanley Cups, and
very well could be part of a ring that's out of, that we see all the time, coming from Tampa, coming from Miami, and just making their stops along the way to steal.
Trish Rout with Southwest Florida Crime Stoppers tells me 3 women walked into the store, split up, and one of them walked out with 2 bags full of Stanley Cups. Then Rout says the woman made off in this blue Toyota.
This is the first big one that we've seen here. I know that it's been kind of trending around the country for the last 6 to 8 months or so.
You said that these cups is $45. I think that there was more than that. You might be right. The bag's expensive though.
Just because of the price of Stanley.
To make matters worse, Rout says the thieves had a child with them.
Look at that beautiful baby. That baby ain't got on no bra. I don't want to say that she's sagging because I really can't see. It look like they still got a little bounce to them. You know what I'm saying? That baby got her did, and she just out there. She out there with them nice gray and blue totes. Go ahead.
It's really sad that anybody would bring a child into a store when they're getting ready to commit a crime or be part of a crime, even if they're not the ones that actually walked out of the store. You're with the group. You knew what everybody going in was planning on doing.
And when did black women start shopping at Dick's? Well, yeah, that was a stupid question. Dick's is the store. Dick's is not used in an inflammatory. That's the wrong word. It is not a bad word when we're talking about Dick's Sporting Goods. But when did black women start going to Dick's Sporting Goods? You say, what black women know about hockey? I have no idea. What is going on? You say, Willie, white women love them. You say, my white married girlfriend has 2 of them. That's what's up.
That's just a whole new level of low.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. They're setting up their kid up for failure too because they're showing them bad examples, not leading them to the right way.
Yes, they're showing their kids bad examples.
Bags they stole weren't cheap either.
Bog bags, apparently they're very expensive bags. To add insult to injury, they also put all of the stolen items in bags that were also stolen. Their employees of the store found a 3rd bag that was stashed.
With the 2 bags worth $90 each and the 21 Stanleys at $35 a piece, the thieves made off with $915 worth of stuff.
With Stanley Cups, there's a great resale value. They're a little bit pricey.
The people who end up
$35. You can sell them old $20.
Paying in the end are us, since crimes like this drive up prices for consumers.
For like my sister, because I know she likes a little bit more. It's kind of sad because then we have to spend more money.
If you recognize the thieves, contact Crime Stoppers. You can stay anonymous and be eligible for a cash reward. I'm local in Fort Myers, Sarah Mankiewicz, NBC2.
Shout out to them babies out there in Fort Myers trying to get paid. They're trying to feed their children and stuff like that right there. They're trying to get their due did. Yeah, no. Hell, the streets gotta eat. The streets gotta eat. So if y'all know anything about that beautiful baby. Why is it that they only caught one coming out with the back? Well, maybe only one of them stole something. That's what's up. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. And y'all doing all that hunching. I will continue to say that. Y'all be doing all that hunching and be out here catching felonies. Y'all is really, really crazy. Something is really wrong out here in these doggone streets. I don't need no man, though. You right. Keep doing the crimes yourself. Just stupid. Listen, man, if y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Let me get that out of the way. Hey, neighbor, get that off my screen. We did that right there. We're going to do that right there later. All right, get that off my screen. All right. Whew, I think I got like one more. Oh, wait. Hold on. Before I go. No, I'm doing that when I get off. And y'all, please remember to go round. To the I don't think that I'm ever gonna be able to do this right here. I may be able to do this right here on Humble. I may be able to do this on Humble. So I am just gonna say there is a Tubi movie with Just Hilarious in it. I don't know the name of the movie, but Just Hilarious was naked in the movie, like she having sex with who I thought was a white man, and she bucket naked. She bucket naked. But then to the end of the scene, it's not a white man. Have y'all seen that? I got the video. But have y'all seen that? I may just have to share it on my on the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all can go around there and see it maybe later on at night. I just may post it over there. It's not a bad scene, and however y'all thought that just hilarious look, don't look bad at all. Don't look bad at all. That's what's up. Let me make sure I got everything out the way. Damn it, I can't do that right there either because that's KTLA. I can't do KTLA either. Bam, they say, Willie, he can't swim. Oh, you saw that video. Yeah. She is on the movie on Tubi. I have no idea what the name of the movie is. You say she is not funny or cute. Well, if y'all see the video that I'm going to show y'all on the website, if she ain't got to be funny, she ain't got to be cute. That's what a whole bunch of y'all like. A whole bunch of y'all like that body type. For real though. You say I thought that she was pregnant. I think that she is pregnant. I think that she's pregnant now, but she's in the Tubi movie. Who is this right here? Hold up. I think we have an update. Yes, we have an update, but not the update that we've been waiting on. Not the update that we've been waiting on, but we do have a update because we still have this unanswered question. Remember the story that we did about the beautiful baby who was walking on the shoulder and she got hit by two people or hit by a vehicle when they was doing the street racing, and she got hit and her body separated. She got hit like so many times that her body broke up in pieces and stuff. Well, they have a little update, but still not what we really want to hear.
Tonight across Atlanta, a mother buries her own daughter. Shantea Reeves died earlier this month in a hit and run, and police are still searching for the people who did it. Atlanta News First Bridget Spencer is live at Moreland Avenue and I-20 where all of this happened. Bridget?
Carly, I certainly can tell you that Shantea Reeves was loved by her community. It was earlier this month when she was hit and killed off the shoulder along I-20 and Moreland Avenue, and police believe that driver who hit her was street racing.
Yeah, that girl right there.
It's certainly not hard to tell that Shantea Reeves was loved.
If you ever had a friend, needed a friend to count on, she was there. It was more than cut. It was like this big sister.
Sunday, her family laid her to rest after just 32 short years on this earth.
My daughter was an angel to all. When you first meet her, she brought a smile to your face.
The model, actress, best friend, and mother was tragically killed on August 4th. Police say two cars were racing on I-20 near Moreland Avenue. Shantea was on the shoulder when she was hit by the car that was in the far right lane.
She had ran over several times, and I couldn't even have a regular closed casket like everybody else because of the fact that she was in pieces.
I think that she misspoke right there. She said that she couldn't have a regular closed casket. I think she meant to say that she couldn't have a regular open casket because her body was in pieces.
Regular closed casket like everybody else because of the fact that she was in pieces.
The investigation revealed the drivers were going at least 100 miles an hour, and not one of them stopped for her.
If that person would have just stopped, maybe you wouldn't have killed her. Maybe she would have just been hospitalized.
All they now have is precious memories to hold close.
My daughter was a servant to the community.
Family hopes someone can come forward to hold the ones responsible accountable.
It's not right to take someone's life.
That's the question that we still have not gotten answered. Why was she on the side of the road? Why was she walking on the shoulder? I don't know why they won't give us that answer.
You don't have the choice to take someone's life. And I just want people to come forward. Don't be scared. I need you to imagine if this was your mother, your sister, your daughter.
If you know anything about what happened here that morning, you are urged to call the Atlanta Police Department. Investigators are also encouraging any body shops in the area. If they see anything suspicious come to their shop, they are also urged to contact APD. We're live from Moreland Avenue. Bridget Spencer, Atlanta News First.
So that was on Old National Highway. This is Old National. Why the hell is she walking on the why is she walking on the side? Is nobody not, and nobody, like the media isn't asking that question? Well, hell, the media has not answered that question. Or asked that question. They have not asked that question. Because I just can't believe that if the media had asked that question, well, all the media had asked that question that they did not get an answer, that they is willing to share with us. This is crazy because we need to know. The reason that we be needing to know these type of things so we can learn from other people. We cannot make the same mistake that somebody else had done made. No? I'm gonna give y'all this one right here, boy, because I like it you brothers and sisters had done went through a little something out here in these streets that I really don't think that darker you people has gone through. Maybe there was a few darker hue people who had done went through what I'm about to show y'all real quick, but I don't know. He say she was driving on the wrong side of the road drunk on pills. He say she was looking for a dick stove. Why wasn't she in a car on the highway? That's a great point. Great statement right there. I would love to know that. I would love to know it. How many of y'all have been to the Grand Canyon? How many of y'all been to the Grand Canyon? I've been like a few times, but like back in the days, but like the older that I have gotten now, if I haven't been to the Grand Canyon, then I would not have wanted to go to the Grand Canyon like now, because what is the Grand Canyon? Like, what the hell do it do? Like, it's just a big old hole in the ground where water is in, you know. Like, it really wouldn't do nothing for me, but it's a nice place. It's a nice, I think it's a national type monument type place, or a national something. I can't think about it. But hundreds of people got stranded at the Grand Canyon. At the Grand Canyon, because there was a bad storm, a mudslide storm or something like that right there. But here we go.
And hundreds are stranded in the Grand Canyon National Park after a
It's a national park. I could not think about that right there. But go
powerful
ahead.
flash flood. Excuse me. And now rescue teams are continuing the search for one woman who got swept away in the flood. Kyle Simchuk has more.
Hikers and campers in Havasu Canyon scrambling to higher ground Thursday as violent flash floods tore through Havasu Creek. The turquoise waters people come here to see turned brown.
It went from beautiful to scary.
The water turned the color of boo-boo.
In about 45 minutes.
Gilbert resident Shanoa Nickerson and her husband were hiking in the canyon near the Colorado River confluence when they were swept away by the fast-moving flood. Nickerson's husband was rescued by a group of rafters. They couldn't find his 33-year-old wife.
I hope he had insurance.
The text message said to his dad that there was a flash flood, they were swept away, and that he was rescued by rafters, and that Shanoa is missing.
Nickerson's brother speaking to 12 News as the family waits for answers.
We love her, and we won't give up till we find her.
As crews continue to search for Nickerson, hundreds of stranded campers upstream are waiting on a helicopter ride.
And a lot of people having to do water crossings and making human chains to get people across the river. It was kind of scary.
Latricia Mims and her group are visiting from Mississippi. They heard thunder as they were setting up tents at the Havasupai campground, which the creek passes through.
And I have a friend that's a ranger, and he had warned us that it's monsoon season. If we heard thunder, to head to high ground. So we actually left the campsite, made it to the hilltop before the flood hit.
They lost their clothes and tents, but they didn't lose their lives.
I was really proud of them for not panicking. We all got out really safe and quickly.
The group is now waiting for a seat on board a rescue helicopter. Mims says portions of the 10-mile trail connecting the campsite to the trailhead are impassable.
There's about 200 of us waiting to fly out, 5 at a time.
It's her fourth time
waiting to fly out. 5 people at a time.
Time to Havasu Canyon. Only this time she saw firsthand how quickly this paradise can turn into a nightmare.
And hundreds are stranded.
I couldn't even been around there like that right there. And then your peoples tell you, listen. If you hear a little thunder and shit, y'all might as well want to pick up your clothes and your tents and shit. Why? because we had like monsoons and mudslides and flash floods and shit.
Campers in Havasu Canyon scrambling to higher ground Thursday as violent flash floods tore through Havasu Creek.
Wow.
The turquoise waters people come here to see turned brown.
All the water turned brown. So how do they clean the water? Do they filter the water back? Huh? Do they filter the water back blue? Or turquoise?
Scary in about 45 minutes.
Gilbert resident Shanoa Nickerson and her husband were...
I couldn't be around that like that right there. But to each his own. Shout out to everybody who is not afraid to be out there camping and being in canyons and shit.
And he had warned us that it's monsoon season. If we heard
it's monsoon season. I really don't want to be anywhere that is a part of monsoon season. Like, I ain't grow up like that. I wasn't raised like that right there.
thunder to head to high ground. So
If it thunders, I want y'all to hear what she said. If it thunders.
and if we heard thunder to head to high ground.
If it thunder, if the earth go, pack up your shit and get on up out of here. Pack up all your little stuff. Let's get on up out of here. Y'all, that's thunder. Not lightning, not I guess high winds, or not wait until it rain. Thunder. The thunder make the ground move.
We actually left the campsite, made it to the hilltop before the flood hit.
They lost their clothes in tents.
That's like some dangerous stuff right there, because I know what we be seeing on camera and on television, and a lot of us, we have not seen this type of stuff in person, like the water rapids and stuff. A lot of people don't know how fast water moves. A lot of people really don't understand that right there. Hell, but them people in New Orleans know how fast that water moves. Those people in New Orleans know how fast that water moves. They went through the aftermath of Katrina. They know how fast that water moves. That water go to building up in your house real quick. So you got to kick the roof out. I'm just saying. You said this happens every year. You is lying to me. Well, hell, he did say that this is monsoon season. So, yep, you right. It's happening every season. And why did y'all didn't think this shit through? Why didn't y'all look up when it's monsoon season and when it's not monsoon season? Hell, but this was probably the only time that they could take off work and, plan trips and all that fly stuff right there. He say, Willie, have you ever been or would you go whitewater rafting? No. I've never been, and I don't want to. I've watched movies and stuff, and that water is really fast, and like you be in like the canoes I would definitely not be in the canoe, but they go like it's the big rafts to where it's a lot of us, but we can fly off and shit. You can fly off like in the water, and you can like hit your head on rocks, and now you out here stuck. See, I don't watch too many movies about water rafting, white water rafting. No, hell, that's probably why they call it white water rafting, because I ain't seen no black folk do it. I'm not saying that black folks don't do it. I'm not saying that they don't do it. I'm saying that now, over 40 and being fine, I don't think that I want to put my life in that type of danger. See, like back in like my 20s, I would have probably did it if I would have thought about it. I was wild in my 20s, bitch. I didn't care nothing about living like that right there. You know what I'm saying? I did not care about putting my life in danger like that. Like, I really didn't care like that. Oh, somebody said that the movie with Just Hilarious is called 110. 110. The movie with Kevin Bacon was good. You mean the one to where he was the white water rafting and stuff like that? Hold on. Let me see real quick. Kevin Bacon. I think I know the movie that you're talking about. Where he was white water rafting. Yada yada yada. I think The River Wild. Was it the River Wild? Damn it. This thing done clicked on the wrong thing. I know it ain't Friday the 13th. I didn't know that Kevin Bacon was in Friday the 13th. That's what's up. I'm going to have to go back and watch it just because he was in it. He's a really good actor. But I think that's the movie that you're talking about. I think that's the movie you're talking about. Bam. Yes. Oh, Deliverance. Who was in Deliverance? You say you get married to a Caucasian and they want to take you on vacation. Do your own research or just say no. The one thing, and listen. This is why I be trying to tell people, you have the options and you have the choices. You have the options and the choices. But when we alienate every other race, when we stick to one race, we shelter ourselves. We stop ourselves from having all types of experiences because we dealing with one race or one culture. I think that's really not living. You say, oh, Burt Reynolds in Deliverance. Oh, Burt Reynolds and Ned Beatty was in Deliverance. Yes. Right? That's why I just said it's going to make me go back and watch Friday the 13th because Kevin Bacon was in it. I don't remember him being in it, but it was the Friday the 13th in 1980. 1980. Yeah. This is why we need white friends. This is why we need Asian friends. We need all types of different ethnics friends. And we need to indulge in a whole bunch of things. Like the average black person is not going hiking. They're not going hiking. I done been hiking. I have just been paying attention like in this past, in this year, that I've been seeing more and more black people deciding to go camping. A lot of black people is now deciding to go camping. I think that's because of social media has been trending a lot, and it has been opening dog you folk eyes on different type of things, man. People is out here. Listen. That's one thing that I gotta love about our lighter hue brothers and sisters. Boy, they be out here living. We be so goddamn scared to try something. You say, Willie, I can't picture you with a white woman. Are you down with the swirl? I am down with women. I don't give a damn about your color. I don't. Not at all. I would never block myself off from hundreds of thousands of women. That don't make sense to me. There ain't nowhere in the hell I'm not gonna deal with this group because I don't like their culture or I don't like their color. I can't do it. I like women. I'm sorry. And listen, to each his own. Y'all do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. I just think that it stops us. It stops us from growing, man. Like, it stops us from really, really living. And the sad part, a lot of us, we do not deal interracially due to the fact that that's just how we was raised. A lot of us don't deal interracially because that's how we was raised. And it's not just black folks. It is not just black folks. It's all races. A lot of them was raised to not have relations. You can have friendships, but not to have relations with other races, cultures, and nationalities. And I think that really does stun your growth in this thing of experiencing life. I think that's a real problem. So, like me, I refuse to follow other people's morals when it comes down to a lot of things. I understood it from the people who came up in the 50s and 60s, like our mothers and our grandmothers. I understand it, like you need to leave and don't mess with the white women, but they were still trying to deal with the white men. But they had more of, it was a life or death reason, so I understood that part. But in my lifetime, in my growing up, I would never tell a child of mine that you should only be with black folk. I would never do that. I would never tell friends and family that you should only do that one thing. Oh my God, I would never pigeonhole myself or anybody that I know like that. I can't do it. Shout out to Chillin' Smith for being a member. I appreciate that right there. For real, for real. Hold on. So I think that was it with the Grand Canyon thing, with the Grand Canyon. But listen, if y'all have never been to the Grand Canyon, you may want to make a trip. You may want to make and take a trip to see the Grand Canyon. If that's just something that you want to do out here in these doggone streets. Y'all, I think that's all I got. That's pretty much it right there. Pretty much it, man. Y'all give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all made it to the end of the Night Nightly News around here in these YouTube streets. Say players is just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm Mills. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking. Shout out to everybody who had done went over there to twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. I just want to say thank you. Like I always say, thank you. Y'all got the likes up over 300 to 334. That's what I'm talking about. We growing, y'all. We still growing. We getting some new people around here. Shout out to all the new people. Do not be afraid. Damn it, if you came here to watch the show and you did not like the show, go ahead on and like it. Come on back tomorrow, see if you like it again. If you want to unlike it, then come back the next day and just go ahead on and like it. Just keep playing with yourself until you forget to unlike it, and then you will just stay subscribed out here. I really do appreciate that right there. If you're not following me on the Willie Williams Show 3 channel, there's a number 3 channel, number 4 channel, number 7 channel. Got all these doggone channels. Follow me on the number 3 channel. This is where we post the standalone videos. I think I have some more to post tonight. I got to go on and put them on up. And trying to keep you good people entertained, try to make you, to help you. The hell did she do that? There's this thing called One. I am watching a commercial. That thing said Amazon One, the Amazon One thing, and the baby just walked up to the register and to pay, and she put her hand over the pay machine and paid for it. I don't know what the Amazon One is. I do not know what the Amazon One. I don't know. I think that's like a medical. Amazon One is a payment system offered by Amazon. It is based on your biometrics and work by reading users' palm print. He said it is used by the retailers like Whole Foods, Amazon Go Groceries, as well as a third-party retailer who purchased the technology from Amazon. Wow, have y'all even heard of that right now? Have y'all even heard of that? Wow. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm gonna have to look into it's called the Amazon One. We may talk about that right there tomorrow. It scans your biometrics. And we were just talking about AI earlier. Shit coming. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. Lay around for it. Get yourself together. While we around here playing and kikiing and shit. We doing things like we were doing 5 years ago. Keep on not putting yourself in a position to win. Keep on. No. Keep on doing the same shit that you were doing in 2019. Keep doing the same thing that you were doing in 2015. Keep right on here. Keep thinking the same. Keep doing it. Y'all please remember, go around to pleasantcandles.com. Pick y'all up some candles out here in the doggone street. You say, why volunteer your fingerprints? We coming to this thing to where we want to make things so easy and simple. There's a cost that comes with all of this stuff. You say, yes, it's been in the works for about five years or so. They was using the eyes first. Listen, and that type of stuff has been in movies. This is why I keep trying to tell y'all. When I watch movies, I don't watch movies to be entertained only. I watch to be entertained and learn from the movies. Everything I see in movies, I say that this stuff is possible. It's already in my mind that everything that I see that's new, this shit is possible. I don't ever think, oh, that's not possible. Oh, that's never going to happen. I would never think like that right there. Everything I see in a movie is possible. I hope y'all paying attention. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking. Got to go on and get up out of here. Y'all have a good one. I enjoyed myself. I hope that y'all enjoyed on this slow moving Monday. We out of here, man.